I need to pee. My mother had a certain number of laughs, each with an unmistakable meaning and identity, all of them wonderful. This laugh, convulsive and unpolished, was the way she responded to dirty jokes. Also, to accusations, to being caught making mischief. I laughed with her, sitting up, my stomach unknotting. She had been so wide-eyed and solemn, for a moment I had started to forget she was making it all up. My mother leaned toward my father and ran her finger over his lips, miming the closing of a zipper. "You let me tell it," she said. "I forbid you to talk any more." "If we're in so much financial trouble, I could go and live with Luke for a while," I said. And Jane, I thought. I wouldn't want to be a burden on the family. She looked back at me again. "The money I'm not worried about. There's an appraiser coming by tomorrow. There are some wonderful old things in that house, things your grandfather left us. We're going to see about selling them." My grandfather, Upton, had died the year before, in a way no one liked to discuss. A death that had no place in his life. A horror movie conclusion tacked onto a blousy, Capra-esque comedy. He was in New York, where he kept a condo on the 5th floor of a brownstone on the Upper East Side, one of many places he owned. He called the elevator and stepped through the doors when they opened, but there was no elevator there, and he fell 4 stories. The fall did not kill him. He lived for another day at the bottom of the elevator shaft. The elevator was old and slow and complained loudly whenever it had to move, not unlike most of the building's residents. No one heard him screaming. "Why don't we sell the Big Cat Lake house?" I asked. "Then we'd be rolling in the loot." "Oh, we couldn't do that. It isn't ours. It's held in trust for all of us. Me, you, Aunt Blake, the Greenlee twins. And even if it did belong to us, we couldn't sell it. It's always been in our family." For the first time since getting into the car, I thought I understood why we were really going to Big Cat Lake. I saw at last that my weekend plans had been sacrificed on the altar of interior decoration. My mother loved to decorate. She loved picking out curtains, stained glass lampshades, unique iron knobs for the cabinets. Someone had put her in charge of redecorating the cabin on Big Cat Lake, or, more likely, she had put herself in charge, and she meant to begin by getting rid of all the clutter. I felt like a chump for letting her distract me from my bad mood with one of her games. "I wanted to spend the night with Luke," I said. My mother directed a sly, knowing look at me from beneath half-lowered eyelids, and I felt a sudden scalp prickle of unease. It was a look that made me wonder what she knew, and if she had guessed the true reasons for my friendship with Luke Redhill. A rude but good-natured nose-picker I considered intellectually beneath me. "You wouldn't be safe there. The playing card people would have got you," she said, her tone both gleeful and rather too coy. I looked at the ceiling of the car. Okay. We rode for a while in silence. "Why are they after me?" I asked, even though by then I was sick of it, wanted done with the game. "It's all because we're so incredibly super lucky. No one ought to be as lucky as us. They hate the idea that anyone is getting a free ride, but it would all even out if they got a hold of you. I don't care how lucky you've been, if you lose a kid, the good times are over." We were lucky, of course, maybe even super lucky. And it wasn't just that we were well off, like everyone in our extended family of trust fund ne'er-do-wells. My father had more time for me than other fathers had for their boys. He went to work after I left for school, and was usually home by the time I got back. And if I didn't have anything else going on, we'd drive to the golf course to whack a few. My mother was beautiful, still young, just 35, with a natural instinct for mischief that had made her a hit with my friends. I suspected that several of the kids I hung out with, Luke Redhill included, had cast her in a variety of masturbatory fantasies, and that indeed their attraction to her explained most of their fondness for me. "And why is Big Cat Lake so safe?" I said. "Who said it's safe?" "Then why are we going there?"